Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Delightful Creations by Amber. Today I wanted to hop on and do a quick flip through of my new hardbound journal that I have just completed. It has 2 signatures in here. I don't remember how many pages, but pretty close. I want to say to about 30, maybe 15 per signature, something like that. So it is kind of on the smaller side, but I plan to fill it up and it has plenty of room to expand. This was a book cover that I just repurposed. And I covered it with fabric and I tied it with this beautiful purple ribbon that I had in my stash. So let's begin. So this is like a spring garden journal, and I designed a lot of the pages that are going to be shown in here. This was a scrapbooking paper, and I chose this because I love butterflies and it has lots of subtle purple along with greens. And so the first page, we're starting out with Daisy with wood. And then the next page, I just added this little here as like a garden, like curling up the side. I think it's so pretty. This was a scrapbook paper I had in my stash that I coffee dyed. And then this is a page here. It says Roses and Lilies in the background with some little book corner edges. It is pink and yellow. And on the back side of that, it's blue. So it has a lot of bold, vibrant colors inside of here. And then on this page was coffee dyed, and then I added spritzes and sprays of different colors on this side to bring in some other interest. Same paper here. I have a little tiny extra flap that was left over from my Prima paper, then some tea dyed paper. And then I did on this one, I did some bolder, again, purples and blues. This has some different textures in the background, and then some script, and then a wine, like ordering thing here in the background. On this side here, it's more of a textured thing with some flowers. This is a page out of one of my other journals, and I just like having a jumping off point where I can read this and then write about it, or I can actually just cover that up if I feel like I don't want to answer or respond to what's on here. But I like having them sometimes. And then on this one, it says, list the things you want to say no to. So, things that you don't want to do. That you are allowing yourself to say no. Something to think about. I have some pink vellum here, really pretty. And then another page that I made, and it is yellow and pink. Just a lot of fun with this. And then I continued that through here to my music paper, the same pink and yellow theme. And then we have some coffee dyed paper, so plenty of blank space to fill it up to however I want. I have a pretty little doily here. This is a pretty bold image. I like the bicycle down here in the corner, or on the bottom, I'm sorry. So on this one, I will probably do a top tuck, just so I can see this full image here, instead of writing on top of it. I really like that. And then this is my center of my first signature. It is pink and yellow and kind of swirly. On this one, it has a really faint frame. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but there is a really faint frame in the background of this side. And then another blue with a postcard and some little dragonflies, my doily. I did do stamping, one butterfly here, and then back to that pretty yellow and pink paper. So fun. I had so much fun creating with my sprays in this book. Another one of those journal pages. This one says, list 19. List the ways that you think someone you love would describe you. And I certainly don't care for these orange leaves in this corner, so I probably will cover that up with a corner tuck and then add some more journaling on top of that. I really like this one. It has 3 little birdies. Oh, it's so sweet. And then again with my wine and some tea dyed paper. This is the back of that Prima paper. It has a little flip out spot here. This one turned out a little bit darker than I anticipated, but I wanted to still use it because it's really pretty. And so I just paired it right next to this kind of a darker blue, and I like the little stamped image up here in the corner with it's not stamped, it's actually printed on there, but it looks like my stamp that has that envelope with the heart. This page is yellow and pink, and then back to my scrapbook paper. And then this is like graph paper that I just kind of speckled on some extra textures. And then on the back of this, I wanted these 2 signatures to tie into each other. So I have a doily on this side with butterflies, and then that same wood grain that's on the front with a butterfly. And there's like a rose poem here. Again, I'll probably add something. I don't know. I try not to add like pockets and belly bands to the outside edges of pages because everything tends to fall out. So I'm not for sure. I might actually just leave that and not do anything, or I'll try to you know, journal on the top of it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Again, with this, you can't really journal on top of it. I'm going to have to add a pocket or a tuck or something. But again, I don't want both pages to have stuff falling into each other. So, but I do like the way it looks. On this side here, I did a little bit of steampunk type of feel. I thought that was interesting. The movie ticket here, some more of that same paper that's in the front. It's just a different, it's the same scrapbook paper, it's just a different one. So this one has grapes, and that's why you saw the wine on this side, and this side does not. So shouldn't see any wine over here. This one's just yellow. And then I have words here that say love for me to write about. Some blue polka dots with flowers at the bottom. This page I did sprays, and then the blue on here is actually acrylic paint. So I'm kind of getting into a little bit more of the mixed media type of feel here. And then a Prima paper, just like the first one. This one has English coffee, that's why I kept that, so fun. And I like how these pages kind of tie together. This one is a digital, and this is the handmade paper. And then another digital with my purple butterflies. Some tea-dyed paper. Another one for my list journal. Again, cover up those really ugly leaves. I do not a fan of orange. The leaves I don't mind. It's just the coloring of them. I don't care for that. So that's probably why I never used that journal to begin with. Another one of those lists. I have a blue vellum on this side instead of pink, just to change it up a little bit. And I like that it kind of tones this down and makes it like purpley blue or green, like the cover. So that's sort of a fun little touch. And then here again was that paper that I created. This is a digital that I printed out. And then this side as well, my little doily, some tea-dyed paper for the center, just so I could have blank and do whatever I wanted to do in the middle. I'm kind of feeling that. I'm kind of feeling the blank middle instead of having a super drastic image or something. Just a little bit different. And then again with that butterfly paper, I liked it so much I put it on both sides. Rose, I love those yellow roses. And then back to my blue vellum. Again with this orange, I'm not digging the orange, but I'll cover it up. I'm not too concerned. It's easy enough. Now this one has canoes, so that one might stay, it might not. Not canoes, kayaks, right? Oh goodness. And then we have coffee dye paper, my purple butterflies again. Yeah, so this was a little journal that I was inspired to make. I wanted something that had plenty of room to grow with lots of bright, vibrant colors, along with trying some different coffee dyeing and staining, and just having a lot of fun putting this together. And then I have a little bird here at the very back. So that is the journal. It is completely empty. There's no pockets. There's no sewing. There's nothing else done to it. And I like it the way it is because I can do anything that I want. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. I hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you really soon. Bye-bye.